What's up, Hulahans? We're back.
Woo!
It's
Yes,
Monday. Johnny, I think they get kind of bored over the weekend. I see kind of the views are like high, 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 and then like Saturday into Sunday, it's like
well, it's
think that
because the show's like homework,
nothing new and
Danny.
interesting.
Yeah, the show's like homework, dude. It's all, comps and crazy stories. And then we don't do a show over the weekend. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, everyone takes a rest. Maybe it's a good
Yep.
thing.
Yeah. I've been out and about, dude. Been doing some showings, Kahana, West Side, and then also over Wailea. Got a couple of sets of friends in town, so super excited there. Got my cousin coming. So man, was out hitting the streets today doing a little world tour of West Side, South Side, and traffic was not bad, bro. Like I don't know if they're
Hey,
done with the homeless suites in Ukumehame, but that was definitely causing issues coming into Lahaina, and it literally was just from people slowing down because there's action over there. It wasn't really didn't technically mess with the traffic, but it technically messes with the traffic, right?
everyone gets
So
excited and something to look at.
that's
Just a little
it.
news on Maui, something interesting going on. Take a look. But
Yeah,
as you've been driving through town, you've noticed
dude.
some stuff, and we told them we'd have a little FEMA update for them. So what's going on?
Yeah, man. So I've done some videos there, been posting on Facebook a little bit, getting little presence out there. But man, so where the old food land used to be and Anchor Square, so think McDonald's and then opposite side of the street.
Hmm.
I was watching them do a bunch of stuff in that area. I was like, ooh, is infrastructure going here? And then they slapped in basically some mobile homes, man.
Hmm.
So there's a bunch there, and then there's quite a few Dickinson. So that's where the Catholic Church is. And then across the street from the Catholic Church, they've got their parking lot. And so if
Yeah.
you go across the street, Oluwalu side of the street, they've got a whole bunch of those. And then there's also some kind of across the street along Dickinson where people are parking to surf the harbor about down by Baldwin House.
Hmm.
So initially, I was like, I hear the temporary housing. And then other people are like, oh, I think it's for construction. But no, it's FEMA, it's temporary housing.
Hmm.
Some of the landowners are leasing out that land. But here's the coconut wireless about that. So basically, these sections of town probably won't be rebuilt for 5, 6 years. Because my
Wow.
understanding is they're going to let the people live there for 2 years. Because it's SMA, special management area, takes an additional time for you to overview whatever you're going to try to build there. And so that's the downside that I see with these being there. I get we need to house Lahaina, but man, we need an economy or else like the biggest fear is that people are going to move off the island, but without an economy, that's why people move off the island. So, I mean, maybe it's free housing and it keeps people here for a period of time, but man, we need work. And starting the town of Lahaina is work, right? I mean, that's what we need, in my opinion. So
Something to sustain them.
yeah. So anyway, man, I don't know what to make of it. I'm grateful that people get to be back in town because that's another thing, man. With all the traffic, I'm hearing people are just like, dude, I can't work in Lahaina anymore. I mean, I had to move out of Lahaina because of fires and I'm living away from Lahaina, but now as I drive back in, it's an hour and a half each way. I don't have a life anymore. So start to lose that kind of employment because it's inconvenient.
It's a long commute.
So
I don't think people quite
it is.
realize the distance from town and that side of the island over to the west side, back and forth every day. And you're like, oh, it's a beautiful drive. But after you do it every day for weeks and months and years, you're kind of like, oh, it's a lot.
Dude, the cooler ones, and I have friends that literally work West Side and they enjoy that drive. But man, Kula adds another half hour. That's an hour and a half.
It
Like
is a
just
beautiful drive,
without
but oof,
traffic. Yeah, it's a lot.
it's a
It is
long ways. That means
definitely a
less
lot.
enjoyment of Maui, probably.
Yep. But man, we got some beautiful spots to check out. I mean, there's nothing like a
You
Maui
just
traffic jam.
throw your board in the truck and surf for a bit on your way home.
Yeah, traffic jams over here are caused by rainbows, whales, and thong bikinis, man, I swear. Monk
That's
seals
it.
and monk
That's
seals.
it. Epic.
That's it.
Well, there's a
So
little
that's the
FEMA update
scoop
for
there,
you,
man.
what's going on, and
Yep.
I'll tell them what's going on in the market. A lot of the
See what's going
same.
on in the market. Napili Sunset. So that one downstairs moved, that 115, and these guys are obviously sticking firm. You know, it looks like a value, right? 725 hotel zone directly on Napili Bay. Just full disclosure with Napili Sunset, the AOAO has created themselves into an LLC and they manage all the vacation renting in there for you. It is a even split. So it doesn't matter how updated your condo is or what have you. I mean, everybody shares, it pools in the money. The big downside for me, dude, is you have to pay the AOAO $100 per night that you stay in your unit because, again, it's a pool.
Yeah.
So you can't be staying in your unit and using it and then getting paid on top of that. So I just don't, it's hard for me to make sense of it, man. And then 2,700 bucks in maintenance fees. So 5,700 bucks in maintenance. Oh no, those are quarterly dues. So quarterly you pay 5,700 bucks. 1128 of that is a reserve fund, and then you've got a revetment fund of 1200. So
It's a whole lot of cheddar
it is.
every
Now
quarter.
it's Napili Sunset, so it is hotel zoned. Technically Napili Bay Civic Improvement District, but that does translate to hotel zone. And somebody saw value in the downstairs unit from here. 115 was listed around the same time. So there's that. We've written lowball offers on it. 115 wouldn't do anything with them, and rightly so for him. He actually did sell it successfully without a lowball offer.
265 days.
So this guy's been hanging out a wrong time. Another one, International Colony Club. I'm a fan. International Colony Club, Plantation right up the street, not on the Minatoya list. So that's the plus side there. You can easily walk across the street from International Colony Club and enjoy Airport Beach. They live like standalone homes. Some of them get a bit of road noise though. So
Nicely done
million
up.
four two five, yeah, 13,646. I mean, like I
Uh,
said, good square footage there, 1,300 square feet. I'm not sure where Unit 2 sits in the complex, because like I mentioned, some of them are pretty loud because you do have the highway right in front there.
moving along.
Ooh, bit of a value, dude. 3.8 at, I know it's crazy for me to say that, but this is Pineapple Hill, man. This is convenient, Kapalua.
Nice looking house.
It's a good value,
Views.
dude. It's a great value, man.
Good shape.
3670
I don't
square
know.
feet.
Not
It's
quite sure
private
why
in
this one's not
there.
moving.
Yeah. Hit their history. Has it gone a couple times?
6 months. Nada.
So these guys picked it up for 2.75 in 2021, closed in 2022. So they're just
How
looking to
many of
double their
these? It's
money.
like every
I'm just
time we
kidding.
look at stuff is like everyone
People
bought in
with
21, 22, and now they're selling.
transient Maui, guys.
A lot of
Maui's a
people came in
transient
21,
place.
22. That just shows you the influx of buyers at that time that were coming to
Right.
Maui, and now they're over it.
Is this the model home here that they're selling? Scroll down real quick. Let's see who's, yeah. So no, not the model home, but man, look at that. They are actually reducing prices in a new neighborhood, Danny.
Wow.
Your
Don't think I've
fans?
seen that before. Yeah, it's a nice looking
No,
house.
I don't know. It's great. You know, the
Decent
typical
price, decent square
developer,
footage.
typical developer benefit these days is cheap money. They buy tranches of money in AZ and they give you below market rates, man. That's how they get you.
Seeing a lot of that.
Okay, Kahului action, 1,495,000, showing the behavior 16 days in, already starting to drop their price by 35.
Not much of a
Looks like a
yard.
very
Flag
private though
lot,
with what they've done. Yeah.
certainly. Big square footage.
Yep. Got to be Maui Lani here, huh? Hit the
Let's
map for me
see
real
where
quick.
you at.
There you go. Maui Lani.
And there you go. It doesn't
Golf
Say,
cart. Yep.
agents don't put it in there, so
It's all right. It's
it
Maui
doesn't pop
Lani
up for
though.
people.
Ooh, here we go. That's a trophy unit.
They can watch you surf, Johnny, just like
They
that.
sure can. They sure can. I'll
There's
wave at them.
Johnny out here on his surfboard.
I'm gonna go make friends with these owners. I'm gonna put a Nest camera there for my own personal surf report.
You're gonna write that in the
Kapalua
contract.
Bay, guys. Kapalua Bay is going to keep its value. I mean, you got people there that live there all the time. It is on the Minatoya list. Almost every complex in Kapalua Bay, I should say every complex. I mean, it's only the Ritz-Carlton and then the Montage for all of Kapalua Bay that you can buy
Look at
and
those
vacation
views.
rent. Just
Your
cruise ship,
bedroom.
bro. Cruise ship.
Gotta be one of the better views in that complex. Nice looking. That one should
That's it.
move.
Bro, Masters, here we go. This is why we say residential condos in great locations still sell for a bunch of money. And here we go.
I don't
Masters
think the
up
price has
in
changed on these
Kaanapali.
in a long time. It seems like they're
They
always
they
1.5.
they really are. They try to hit like 1.8 and stuff sometimes, but no. That one they got rid of the cabinets. Look at that. And that view is stunning, dude.
Drop
That
the
is
cabinets.
nice.
Yeah, right across the
Yeah.
golf course. Nice
I
looking
mean, these
unit.
perceived market value, that's what I think the strategy is
Yeah,
here.
right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
Great
high,
value
not
though
low.
for that view. Fees
Decent amount of run.
1875. There's a lot of amenities up there.
Sure is.
So
Owner occupant.
so you do get to enjoy their tax bases for a minute. Look at this, dude. Probably perceived market value for K Royal.
2-2 for 100
Yep.
That's
I
coming
mean,
down.
these would make great houses, right? 1580 square feet. I mean, they live large.
Big
They
square
sit,
footage.
yeah. So, we've got the resort portion of Kaanapali, and then you've got that Kai course right in between, and then these sit in the back. So you're still in that resort area. Um, don't know what's going to happen though. For me, we're doing carve outs for Minatoya. Kind of makes sense to leave resorty, but whatever. We'll see what our
How would you
county's going to
compare
decide.
how would you compare K Royal to Masters, Johnny? If you were looking at both of those, one at 1.5, this one at just under 1.3, 2.2 on both.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, they live differently. I think Masters lives a bit quieter and more residentially, whereas you get a hybrid at Kaanapali Royal. Kaanapali Royal is still actively doing vacation rentals, so you're going to have that around it.
Yeah.
The cooler thing though is, I mean, both are golf cart lifestyles. I'll sell that every day with Kaanapali. You can get to the beach quicker and the restaurants quicker from here for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
Advantages, disadvantages.
there it is. Kihei Cove. That's a beautiful remodel there, Danny. Look at that. Very boutique-y.
You don't see many of these
This is the
pop up.
one. Yeah. This one's got the storage downstairs in the basement. They do have a decent pool.
Look at
That's
that.
sweetly done. That is
Boom.
very, very nicely done. It has always been residential in there. But this one's special.
Went all out.
And
Small though.
they're asking all the money.
700
Yeah.
square feet. So
Yep.
there you
You
go.
can smell the weed smoke from the parking lot right there, Danny. So
Very-
this is Mauka of the highway though, huh?
Yeah.
Or Makai of the highway.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice
You
unit.
have Maui Vista here, the hotel
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
Interesting opportunity.
Charlie Young Beach right there. Here we go. Lots of Papakea hitting. Papakea is one of those weird ones where it is combo plate. It's hotel and apartment. Woo.
Look at this price though. 649
Yeah.
coming out the gates.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's got some decent updates there.
This is a nice looking
People
unit.
are, dude, some agents out there trying to hard close on the showings, man. And then
Hmm.
following up with me directly right after, man. People are hungry to sell
Yeah,
today,
hungry,
Danny.
hungry, 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 but
That's
don't
it.
really want to change their prices.
Here we go. Nahoku in Maui Lani. So they're still developing slightly in Maui Lani. I saw Nikki and Jamie put one up there recently. 1,295 for 1832 square feet. What say you, Danny? What feels perceived marketish to me?
She's right there. Yeah, right in the middle.
It's cute. It's cute. Ashley knows how to price.
Right in the middle.
Oh, rare 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 1145 feet.
This
Oh,
one's
how the
been
mighty are
growing there for a
falling.
while.
Yeah, I think this
Look,
this one hasn't had its plumbing done yet.
they're listed in the twos before, right? Yeah, there you
Up
go.
2-1.
2.1 milli. Started at, and then pending, and then canceled, and then drop, 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 drop,
It's so
cancel.
hard on seller psychology to know that I had it captured at this price. And then, they just want to stand strong. But I'm going to tell you, most times you have to do a price reduction when it hits the market again to get
Look what
some
they paid for
activity.
this thing.
Three and a
300,000.
quarter, three and closed in 2021. Yep,
Wow.
that's why it's so difficult for everybody.
And then raise the price, lower the price, raise the price, lower the price. But absolutely unique. You don't find many three bedrooms, Johnny.
You sure don't. I mean, literally, Sansa Kahana. Um, there is some at not is it Holly Mahina? No, but there's Mahana or something like that.
One of those along there, yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous. 3142 for fees.
All kinds of interesting. I mean, that's
Uh,
gonna be a deal if it goes hotel zone.
it will. And there's your gamble, because the only reason why it's priced that way is because of the chaos.
So
Cute
another
one
one in
at
the middle,
Kealani too, man.
another middle of the
Ulima.
pack.
Yep. But
1-3.
they've got an agent in there clipping price there. 34 days in, already whacked at 60.
But you're
That's how you
competing with all the other options at 1-3.
sure are, man.
So now it's just a comparison price. This one,
That Milo Court,
dropping, dropping,
929.
dropping.
I saw Kamani that closed at 900 even.
Hmm,
So Milo Court also a combo plate, right? Duplexes, but you only own one side. So here we
truth.
go. Look at that raised up joint.
Interesting.
Teahi
It's
Hui in Haiku, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's on 1.82 acres. It's already been CPR'd. This is the main house portion. Gorgeous, gorgeous primary bedroom. That's the type of ceilings you need for those beds to really shine. You know what I mean? That
mm-hmm.
canopy style.
There's your view. Not until the
Yep.
21st picture, but we got it in there.
Yep.
Interesting. I want to know what's going on downstairs with all those like garage looking.
Well, it's just a bigger
Oh, it
posted
is a
pier. Oh, there
garage.
we go. Yeah. Okay.
Full on
So
garage.
no,
Look at that four
three of
car.
them. Yeah.
We have 4 car stall. Gym on
That
one
turned
side.
into, yeah,
This
it
is
turned into a
surf
yoga
life.
mat. That's
This is
it.
surf
This is
life
a
for sure.
windsurfer selling his jizzoint. Oh, Kula action. Why Kula? Because that's why Kula. That's actually a
Yeah.
very attractive price for a house and cottage in Kula in my book.
It's so cool too. Look at
Two
that.
bedroom, 2 bath though. So, yep, 1340 square feet.
Nice place.
Yes.
That'll be action.
Okay, Palms at Wailea, Freshie, 1,650,000 for 2.25, during 2 bedroom, 2.5. Palms is also Minatoya though, man. I was just showing GC today. Dano's got his own sale for sale. That's his personal. We were in that yesterday. It's a nice
Oh
unit.
yeah.
Yeah. He's expanding to Oahu. Oh, here we go. That's the house right in there.
Under
And that's
670,000
well, that's why. And somebody's gonna make that work.
moved.
That's handy.
This is
Kaiwahine, here we go. Halepi'ilani Kihei. Single family. Wow, man. 1398. I remember this one.
yeah, 1-4 ish. New
Okay.
build.
Brand new. Square footage, 2021, 1510. So this is the one at Parkways, bro. So that's
Sure
not
is.
even, yeah, that's
Not done
not
yet.
Kealani. Nope. It's
Not done
Kealani.
yet.
There we go. Royal
Behemoth.
Kahana. What a bring. 1410. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
4, 6 months.
Yeah.
Dropped it a
1287
bit,
square
but
feet.
brought her own client.
Yep. Brady's got fast lane at Royal Kahana. That's on the in-house loan program at
Mm,
guaranteed rate. So get it done quickly. Somebody just moved into their brand new house there at Anuhea, paid 1382 for it. What else we got there, Danny?
brilliant.
Kahana Nui.
Holy cow.
Okay, 2.15. Dude, somebody listed a lot here yesterday or the day before for 1399.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
So what did it
Final
bring?
sunset.
450 cash, bro.
450 cash. Huh,
That's
brought his
it.
own buyer.
Those units are funky, man. I was in that one too.
You
Oh,
good?
750. Somebody paid 750. Is it direct ocean front? Yep. Corner unit.
Sure is.
Kind of
Look at that.
stole it.
Down
Yep.
300,000. Yeah, that seems like a
There it
good price
is.
for direct on.
It is. That remains in my book. 7 milli, McKenna Golf Course, Golf and Beach Club. So yep, sold off
Sold.
market. I mean, 8.6 acres, but that's, I mean, you're not on the beach, but that's what's
Nope,
happening, man.
not at all.
So
You're
somebody's gonna put
pretty
a fat compound.
pretty far set back.
That's the Scoopy
Well,
there today.
little FEMA action, little action in the market. Things are still moving. Some deals are to be had.
Danny, I wanted to share something. I had friends that were in town here. They live in Oceanside, San Diego. So they're
Mm,
not shocked by a lot of things. However, they would not pay for the cantaloupe when it rung in at $13. So
wow.
I hear oranges are a buck now. That's what we're talking about with the ridiculousness of our food prices. And I just think it's because of captive audience. I get that we have to have everything shipped in here, but yeah, crazy.
Part of it's got no other choice.
So grow your own, grow your
Grow
own,
your
gang.
own fruit.
Make
Till
friends with
next
your
time.
neighbors. Ahui ho.